Good morning, children. Welcome back again. Our chapter number 5 is going on, and we have learnt about Jainism and Buddhism. We also learnt about the Noble Truth, their rules, the Eightfold Path, isn't it? So let us start with the new religions, that is Judaism. Judaism means the people who belong to Jewish religion. Basically, they are from Israel, Iran, Iraq, Israel. Yes, and they may have arrived in Kochi or Kerala in 1st to 3rd century. Children, each and every religion teaches us good things only. Why? To build a good character. In the same way, Judaism also gives stress on justice, truth, peace. These are the good qualities. Love, compassion, humility, charity, ethical speech, and self-respect. And this is the prayer house of Jewish. See this synagogue. This is the prayer house of Jewish religion. This is synagogue. Now, what is this? Yes, this is church. So, Christianity is the religion founded by Jesus Christ. According to the teachings of Christianity, there is only one God, and He is the loving Father of all and is omnipotent. Omnipotent. What is the meaning of omnipotent given in the book, page number 24? Omnipotent means Sarva Shaktiman, having unlimited power. It is believed that Jesus Christ is the Son of God who came to earth to free of mankind, to make them free from salvation. What is salvation? Gulamgiri. According to the teaching of Christianity, we all are brothers and sisters. We should love everyone, including our enemies. We should forgive those who err or go wrong, those who commit mistake. You should forgive them. And which is the holy book of Christians? Bible. And their prayer house is known as church. This is the picture of church. Understood? Now tell me, what is this? This is mosque. M-O-S-Q-E-E. Mosque. Islam's also believe in one God, that is Allah. And their holy book is Quran Sharif. The word Islam means peace, Shanti. It also means a surrender to Allah, surrender to God. The teaching of Islam is that Allah is eternal, absolute, and powerful, and merciful. The purpose of human existence is only to worship Allah. Isn't it? Children, Islam spread in Arabia in the 7th century. Islam arrived in India in the same century. Let us see, where is Arabia? This is Saudi Arabia. Can you see the picture? This is India. So, Islam arrived in India in the same century through the Arab traders. There was a trade between India and Arabia. The prayer house of Islam is known as mosque or masjid also, we can say. Understood? Yes. Now, this Zoroastrianism is a very difficult this word for you children, but it is nothing but the Parsi religion. Parsi religion, and they are very close to Vedic people. Why? Because the sacred text means what? Something written about the religion. About Hindu religion, where it is written in Gita. Christians, Bible. Islamic religion, Quran. In the same way, Avesta is the holy text of Parsis, and the language of the Rig Veda and Avesta is similar. See, this is the prayer house of Parsis. Zoroastrianism. Can you see it? They are known as Parsis because they came to India from Pars or Fars provinces of Iran. See, in this picture also you can see Iran. Can you see it properly? Iran. Just above the Saudi Arabia, Iran is there. So these Pars or Fars were from Iran and therefore they are known as Parsi. The element of fire and water are very important in their religion. Therefore, their fire, this holy place or their prayer house is known as Agyari, the element of fire and water. See, this is the fire, symbolic fire burning on the top of their prayer house. Can you see it? Yes. So, fire temple or Agyari is a worship place of Parsis. Understood? At the core of Parsi thinking are three main principles. Again, good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. So, children, each and every religion teaches you or preaches you to accept good conduct. Why? To build a good character. Understood? In every religion, we learn or the values are same, isn't it? So this much you have learned in this lesson. Now let me show you the Parsi people because they are very rare, especially in Nagpur. We cannot see them. So let us see Parsi people. See, these are the Parsi people. This is their attire. Little different from us, isn't it? But the gestures, the expressions are same. Can you see it? Only the attire is different. These are Parsi people. Understood, you all? So, in our next video, we will solve exercise. Till then, see you children. Bye bye children.